Okay, so day 21 now, 3 weeks of my 1,000 calories a day progress. I've been documenting that. I'm Dr. Scott Bland, Obesity Medicine here. So let's talk through some of the things that I have been primarily eating on days that I'm working. I tend to work 12-hour days when I do work. I have been doing meal replacement bars. Those are medical grade ones that I have and will be using in my obesity medicine practice. On days that I'm eating out, breakfasts tend to either be kind of meat and cheese omelet, or sometimes I'll do an egg white grill on the muffin from Chick-fil-A. If I'm going out to eat for dinner, steak, piece of chicken, sushi, the sashimi version with just the pieces of fish has been a decent portion of that as well. And I've been able to keep my protein up above 75 grams per day, and I've been able to keep my calories under 1,000. So the first week that we went through this, I lost, what did we say it was? It was like, was it 8 pounds my first week is what it was? Yeah, 8 pounds. So I started at 208.4. I lost 8 pounds my first week. The second week was almost exactly another 3 pounds to 11. This week, the third week, I'm down another pound and a half, right at a pound and a half. And some folks might say, oh, that's crazy, you're stalling out. No, a pound and a half is actually really significant weight gain. If you happen to watch, or weight loss, if you happen to have watched the first week video, I said out loud, I do not think that 8 pounds a week is likely to continue. There's often a bit of kind of a water loss when you have the immediate glycogen loss on your from your diet. And I have been doing a number of weight activities. I've been doing calisthenics out with a group of guys I work out with a couple times a week. I've been lifting weights. I managed to pass an Army ACFT last week, and that's the Army Combat Fitness Test. I was able to pass that in the middle of this diet as well. So my activity level has been fine. Now, there have been a couple moments where I just flat out felt sapped, where I just literally wanted to lay down and take a nap in the middle of the afternoon, and I just didn't have energy. Those moments have absolutely come. There have been moments where I was really just feeling those hunger cravings, and that happened, okay? I do not think that you can do a really drastic calorie deficit diet without having moments of feeling like your energy is not right, or having moments of feeling like you're not having significant hunger. So I do not want to overrepresent this as being completely easy. I was able to make the decision, as a, willpower and all that sort of stuff, but it was very, very difficult. It's important to just make sure you kind of plan and keep going at it, and just understand there will be moments if you are doing this under the guidance of a supervising doctor. Remember, do not do this on your own. Some of this stuff can be dangerous if you do it wrong. It's important to just understand there's going to be moments where the only reason you really kind of continue with it is because you made a decision to. It will not always feel natural. It will not always be enjoyable. In proper, appropriate situations, it is always doable. Okay? So, anyway, that's my status so far. Any questions you have below? It looks like from the prior week's video, the closest guess was 4 pounds. Someone said that lose 4 pounds, but down about a pound and a half. We'll see, again, 20 internet points to whoever can tell me how much you think I'm going to lose the next week. Do you think I'm going to kind of stay at that plateau of around a pound and a half? Do you think it's going to continue decreasing like it seems to have from 8 to 3 to 1.5? Do you think I'm going to pick back up? Where do you think I'm going to be? Who knows? And we'll see how that goes.